We have to go to Parliament on Friday, and the government is coming to the Parliament to seek to increase borrowing limits by $50 billion. $50 billion. Can you believe that? These were the people saying we are in our government when we were there in deficit, we were spending. This present government wants to get $50 billion to do what? We don't know yet. But don't really even tell us. We don't know it's for the rocket rail, we don't know what it is. But whilst they're seeking this money, what are they doing? Job losses. People are losing their jobs throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Many of you right here in Faizabad have lost your jobs. They are cutting all the social service grants. And in addition, they are raising taxes. If you think it don't start, wait till after Christmas. Wait till after Christmas, and all hell will break loose. Tax, 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 that is the PNM way. Spend, spend, spend on vanity projects. Sorry to say, but this Christmas will not be a very bright Christmas. Looks is going to be a very Grinch and Scrooge Christmas.
The Parliament sets the limit within which the government can borrow. The last time we went, we put a certain limit. I can't remember the exact figure. What has happened is that the last government borrowed right up to that ceiling. So the Parliament's approval to borrow has been used up. A ceiling has now been reached. If this government is to borrow, as we have to, as you know, we have a serious deficit, which some of it's going to be closed by borrowing. If we are to borrow, we now know that we don't have the parliamentary approval to borrow, because the approval that exists, the ceiling that was set by the current approval, that ceiling has virtually been met. And I'm sure the Minister of Finance will mention that to you, and when you go to Parliament tomorrow, the exact details of the numbers will be made public. But the existing law granting approval to borrow, if it is here, we are borrowed to there. It means that if we are going to borrow any more money, we now do not have the authority from the Parliament so to do. So if we are to borrow, we are to ask the Parliament to raise the ceiling, which will now create a space for us to borrow towards the new ceiling. That's what that is.